Hey, what is up guys? Blackbeard here, and it's time for another edition of Games That Won't Kill Your Wallet. Today I'm reviewing Overlord, which I found on Steam for $5. This game basically is, the title kind of says it all. You're an Overlord and you control a bunch of minions that do your bidding. Now this game is one of those really dark humor games, so I'm going to jump right into it, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit of gameplay, and sorry, having a technical difficulty here. There we go. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of this game. I don't want to give too much away, and this isn't a let's play. This is me kind of showing you the controls. This is me kind of giving you basis of the storyline. This isn't me just reacting to the game. So
Master, evilness truly suits you.
So this game, you get to play the bad guy is essentially what it is, and I have to say, it's pretty fun being the bad guy for once. So I'm this big dude, I am the Overlord, and these little brown guys that are running around are my minions. They're little brown goblins or whatever, and they are devilishly cute in this game. Their audio is hilarious. The random things they say just like make me laugh. I'm laughing constantly at this game, and the graphics aren't amazing. I think this game came out in about 2007, I want to say, but the gameplay is what makes it fun, and it's not like a super crazy, gameplay engine. Like, it's nothing insane. Like, it's super simple. You hack slash and you get a spell or two to throw at an enemy. And you tell your minions what to do and what to destroy, and that's basically it. But they kind of just let you have free reign and let you do whatever you want. There is a linear story, but it is pretty fun. And they take some stabs at some mythical creatures, I should say. They kind of take a stab at Tolkien with the halflings. They have hobbits in this game, but they're a bunch of assholes is how they portray them in this game.
Perhaps we may recover some of our
So, okay, I'm going to pull out some minions here. And then one of the first things you can do is you can replenish your ranks by killing sheep. So you can literally just run around for minutes at a time killing all these cute, adorable, prancing sheep and having the minions bring you their souls. Not joking. These little glowy things here are their souls. And this helps you replenish your ranks. So if one of my minions dies, since I collected these, I can go back to the spawning point and pull out more minions. Now right now, I can only have 3 minions at a time. You can eventually get up to, I think normal gameplay when you first start out is 10 minions, and you can get upgrades and things like that from there to where you can get up to a ridiculous amount of minions. I haven't beaten this game yet. I've played through quite a bit of it, and it just, like I said, it just keeps me laughing. I can't think of a way to describe the humor in this game. It's super dark humor, which I love. I'm a big fan of like dark humor. It's definitely one of those, and it's kind of seems kind of like a cult classic game. And like I said, Steam for $5. That's a pretty good deal for this. It's a full-fledged game. It's not an alpha, it's not in development or anything like that. It's been released for a while. So I'm gonna roam around a little bit, and I'm gonna see if I can find the first mission here. It takes 5 of these little dudes. Okay, cool. I got 5 guys. Called them to me. It's sort of like Pikmin. I'm gonna be blunt here. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's kind of like Pikmin. It's got different color minions that do different sorts of things, but it kind of has its own feel to it. Now there's probably gonna be naysayers out there. Oh my God, this is exactly like Pikmin. If you feel that way, dude, like that's cool. But I'm just showing you this game. I found this thing for $5. So, and for $5, I think that's a good deal for a funny game, because I've been entertained by the humor on this game. So, One of the things you can do is you can get your minions to destroy random things like sunflowers, pumpkins, and when they destroy things, they might find upgrades that they can use, like certain weapons, things like that. You can see a couple of my guys, you know, they put pumpkins on their heads for extra armor, which I think is the cutest thing ever. They're adorable little goblins with pumpkins on their heads. They can also find armor, pots and pans to put on their head. They can find farming sickles, things like that. It's pretty damn funny. Oh, here's one of the hobbits that they were talking about. So killed him. As you can see, you know, they just want to pillage. That's all they want to do. They want to destroy and pillage. So, and you can kind of choose to play it cool and keep back behind the minions, or you can go out axe swinging, you know, guns blazing, and destroy a whole bunch of stuff. You can also send them, you know, over bridges and things like that, to places you can't access, like I'm doing right now. Because the Overlord character is a pretty big dude. I mean, he needs to be the Dark Master. So, call my dudes back here. Yeah, you see some of them wearing shirts now. Some of them got, you know, swords instead of clubs. And it's just, you never know what they're going to pick up and they're going to wear or they're going to use. So it's kind of a safe bet to just destroy pretty much anything you can. And here's a little camp of hobbits. Halflings, as they call them in this game. I probably shouldn't say hobbits. Sorry, Tolkien. I'm a big fan. But I am a big fan. Sorry. No, I know I kind of mumbled that. So also what you're doing during this game is you have a tower. It's a Dark Lord tower, and from before you woke up, it was ransacked by a bunch of good guys, and they killed the last Overlord. And they ransacked the tower and destroyed the entire tower. So another part of this game is you're rebuilding your dark tower, you know, your layer of darkness, things like that. And they have you do things like get the Tower Heart, which is the first mission of the game, where you can travel back and forth between different places. Then you can get cranes, which they start, you know, rebuilding the structure and things like that. One of the missions is you actually have to get a mistress. You have to go get a hot lady, you know, a good-looking chick, to be the mistress of your tower, and she will decorate for you, and that will unlock decorations that you can buy with gold and things like that. And you can buy new armor, new weapons, upgrades for minions, things like that. So it kind of just, you know, it's one of those games that starts you out like bare bones, you know, like most adventure games do, and you build up from there. So we got that, and I think I could get 10 minions now. Nope, okay, not yet. Oh, I need to return to the tower. So throughout the game, you'll be going back and forth between the tower and whatever mission, and this is just to kind of, you know, you can go back and upgrade some stuff before a new mission. You can go back. Sometimes I go back specifically just to kick the jester. There's a little jester right here. He'll follow you around, and you can just kind of kick him around whenever you want, and he'll still just follow you around. So here's the tower, and this place is pretty. Yeah, this place needs some TLC, and this is one of the parts of the game. And later on, you can get like cool gargoyles to put next to your throne. You can get, you know, these ominous-looking statues around this little throne area. You can also get banners hanging everywhere. You'll have minion guards standing around. It's fun, and it's all based on the gold that you get. And that's from just getting the minions to destroy things, and they'll bring you the gold, you know, etc., etc. So, okay, I think I can get 10 minions now. Yes, I can. Alright, so I got my 10 dudes. And what's cool is the little guys that get the pumpkins or, you know, the upgrades and things like that, they'll keep that. So every time you summon, you know, minions again for the first time, once you go back to level from, you know, going to the tower and upgrading, once you come back and you summon the minions, you'll get the same minions that have the same upgrades, so you don't start over from scratch. And the sheeps are back every time you come back, so you can get more souls, so you can regen a lot more minions. So I'm gonna kind of run around and let them kill some more sheep. And also now I have unlocked the fireball spell, and this comes in handy quite a bit. And I mean, it's pretty simple. Just throw a fireball. That's about it. Now, if there's giant fields of hay, you can set them on fire and kill anything and everything that's in there, including your minions. I've sent some minions in a hayfield, set it on fire, and I killed pretty much all my minions. So, and you kind of feel bad when these little dudes die, because they're just so dang cute. So, come on, little dudes. So I'm going to find one more encampment to slay for you guys, kind of show you the action a little bit more. Now you can control the minions I'm using a gamepad for this game, and I'm playing it on PC, of course, and you can use the right stick to move the minions around. You can completely control them, and if you're feeling a little bit lazier, you can just, I'm using an Xbox 360 controller, so you can just hold the right trigger and they'll just leap and attack whatever is in the direction that you pointed in. I like the right stick movement because you'll have enemies throw rocks at you, throw spears and things like that, and you can move the minions out of the way. Like I can run this way and have the minions behind me and strafing, you know, we can strafe together. So it's kind of cool in that aspect. So, okay, I'm going to have these guys break the barrels. Gonna see if I can get them some upgrades. Got some upgrades here, and they do a little cheer and stuff when they find an upgrade, and little percentage up there shows you how much damage you do. So okay, I'm gonna run through here, and then we should be coming across a town where they say that the halflings are terrorizing them and keeping a bunch of their people hostage, and we have to go save them. So I'm gonna move this out of the way since I now have 10 minions.
Approaching. Get ready.
Hang on, those ain't our friends. Look at the one with the helmet.
Could be two halflings holding up some armor. Yeah, I bet that's it. I don't trust those sneaky little what's names.
Maybe you're right. Here, prove you ain't our friends and free our men from the camps down the road.
If you are, stay right there so I can get my aim straight.
There, in the field, greedy little halfling. Use your firebolt spell on the wheat and roast them like suckling pigs.
Okay, so here's what I was talking about with the field. I can throw a fireball, and then waboom, the whole thing goes ablaze. Now, don't send your minions in there, because they will die, and I have felt very bad for sending an entire horde of minions in there, and they just get burnt to a crisp. So now that these guys are all dead, I can send my dudes in, and they can get some of the gear that they dropped. So this is kind of like an RPG. It's kind of like a mob RPG in a sense. It's kind of, it's a mix of a lot of things, but it's a lot of fun. I just laugh over and over from what all the minions say. I mean, it's just hilarious. Like, the dialogue for these little dudes is just the funniest thing. So, well, alright guys, that's all I'm going to show you for this game. Again, you can buy it on Steam for $4.99. I will put a link to the store page in the description below. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. I'm going to try and come out with a video like this every couple days or so, where I just try to find you good games that are cheap and won't kill your wallet. So hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of those. I have a Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I don't post too much. I'm not that big of a Twitter guy, but hey, it'd be great to see what some of you guys tweet. If y'all have a game that y'all want me to look at, that'd be awesome. And then also, I have a Twitch channel where I'll stream. On Sundays, I'll stream kind of randomly. And I'm most of the time I'm playing these games, so you guys can see more of the gameplay if you want. And I'm not gonna sit there and give it more of a review like I'm doing right now. When I do the stream, it's kind of more just to hang out. If somebody stops by in the chat, talk to them, ask them how their day's going, things like that. So yeah, feel free to come by. I'll leave a link to the Twitch channel in the description below as well. And as always, guys, this is Blackbeard trying to find you games that won't kill your wallet.